that track? It's like third year in a row, fourth year we're going to next year. Just your thoughts.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. It's an intermediate that drives like a short track, or a short track that drives like an intermediate. Probably depends on how your car is handling, but pretty involved racetrack with a lot of shifting and different lanes. It should be a night race this year again, so I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, I don't think there's too many better locations, for a NASCAR race to be. So I think it definitely deserves a race on the schedule. So look forward to going back.
Austin, last year you got a top 5 here in your first trip out here. What is it about road courses that just click with you, and especially this one? This was not an easy road course.
Yeah, definitely not an easy racetrack. Pretty technical, pretty demanding. Obviously, tire wear, how your car evolves throughout a stint. It'll be a little bit different this year without the stage caution. So, for my background, obviously, there's a certain comfort level and normalcy, maybe. But past that, look to try and improve on last year's result.
Good.
What are your thoughts on the no stage breaks? You obviously raced at Coda. This year, Sonoma, we haven't seen how that's going to work out yet. How do you think that's going to change the things here?
Well, I think it adds a bit more tire strategy and strategy conversation, as far as when you pit, when you don't, how to use your car, having long run speed. But I also think the main thing is you can still get stage points and still be successful in the race, because stage points are there to incentivize cars running well to race hard the entire time. That was my impression of why stage points were such a thing to start with. And last year we got into so many times guys just flipping stages before the end, knowing they can't go a lap down. So really, stage points are for guys that just completely throw away the end of their race.
I'm curious, road racing is obviously a strength of yours. Was this a race you had circled on the calendar as far as, possibly winning and getting in the playoffs?
I think it's a great opportunity race for us, not just from a standpoint of having a good result, but get some momentum for us, obviously heading into an off weekend. But like I said, it's a place where we had speed last year, and I feel like, we had really good speed at Coda, not winning speed, but still got to keep working on the package. But I think it's a good opportunity for us.
Knowing that there were no stage breaks, specifically, you trying to keep everybody else out of your ears? Any distractions as far as where you finished or anything like that?
It's important to know where you're running, for sure. I think that'll affect the strategy depending on where the cautions play, whether or not you stay out and then pit, or pit beforehand or whatever else to get track position. So I think it adds a bit more of a dynamic than as predictable as what it was with the cautions breaks.
It requires adjustments for everybody.
Absolutely.
Okay.